Well, welcome, Facebook friends. I know it's very rare to see me today, a Friday evening, but guess what? I am in my new studio, and I wanted to share it with you today. So I want to welcome my friends from all over the world. I know some places it's already Sabbath, so I want to say happy Sabbath, Feliz Sábado. But here in South Texas, we're still seeing the sun. But welcome anyway. This is Get Health with Dr. Cooper. And if you're seeing me for the first time, I am board certified in internal medicine, and I practice right here in the Rio Grande Valley. But I love to discuss with my patients how to use lifestyle modification to change their disease process. Because I know and I believe that a healthy lifestyle will prevent, reverse, and even cure many, many diseases. So this is why I'm here to inspire and educate you today. But guess what? I'll be talking to you about a very common topic, a topic that many people don't like to mention to the public. It is constipation. Have you ever been constipated? I have two gentlemen I'm going to bring onto the stage. Moses, brother, why don't you welcome? Welcome to Get Healthy with Dr. Cooper.
Good afternoon, Dr. Cooper.
Welcome, Moses. And I have Carlos. Carlos, why don't you sit right here with us, Moses, closer to me, and Carlos right over there. Guys, we're talking about constipation. Have you ever been constipated?
Yes.
You don't have to answer.
No, I mean, I have to be honest.
All right.
Yes.
What about you, Carlos? Yes. Constipation is something we all experience. And there are many reasons for constipation. One of the most common reasons are diet. A diet that is high in processed foods or high in meat don't have a lot of fiber. And that is why some people are constipated. The other thing is, do you know why? Give me another reason for constipation, guys.
Lack of water.
Lack of water. You are so right. Because when the waste material in the intestines get to the large bowel tend to pull water out. So if we don't put water in, what happens? The stool becomes dry, and there's difficulty to get it out of there. So let's move over here. We talk, how can we prevent constipation? Follow me over here, guys.
Yes, doctor. We follow you.
All right, we're going to stop here a little bit. Now, you know, there are other reasons for constipation too. Sometimes people are anxious, and because of the anxiety, they have what we call irritable bowel syndrome, where the patient might have diarrhea sometime and then constipation sometime. But apart from that, let's see how we can use our food to prevent constipation. Follow me over here. Oh, come on, guys, stay right there. All right. So come right over here, Moses. All right, guys. So what do we have here? We have fruits, vegetables, legumes, dried fruits, and whole grain. Carlos, if I were to ask you, Carlos, how many servings of fruits you ate a day? Or you eat a day? What would you tell me?
Well, doctor, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't eat the enough amount. I mean, it's maybe once a week.
Oh, and you know what, Carlos? You're honest, because many patients tell me the same thing, that they don't like fruits. They don't eat a lot of fruits. And that's one of the reasons for constipation. You know why? Because a diet high in fruit will give fiber. Fiber will give the bulk so that the stool can move down and you can get rid of it. What about you, Moses? Let's talk about vegetable. How much would you say you eat a day? How many servings?
I do like vegetables, but I didn't know how to mix it.
Aha! What do you mean mix it?
Yes, you know, the old-fashioned custom, just tomatoes and lettuce. That's all. And I get bored. So I want something more spicy, something other, and I forget about it. And I just go back to just few beans, rice, and that's it.
You're correct. A lot of people just think, okay, it's just a small amount of lettuce and a slice of tomato, that's it. But we have lots of very delicious vegetables out there, Carlos. We have broccoli. Right here, I have tomato and I have spinach leaf. This is very easy. You eat this raw, put it in your salad, and then you have a lot of fiber right here. And as I was mentioning earlier on, in this fruit here, this is an orange. A medium-sized orange will give already 2 servings of fruits. And if I said you need 2 to 3 servings of fruits a day, this is already 2 servings. It's not very difficult. I've had patients who say, Dr. Cooper, I can't eat that amount of, it's too much. Not knowing that just 1 banana, that's 2 serving. 1 medium-sized apple, that's already 2. You have already how many? 4. I have grapes. I love grapes. You guys like grapes?
Yes, I love them.
Right. So, 12 or so grapes, that's a serving. How difficult it is to eat 12 grapes, Carlos? Tell me.
No, it's not.
It's not difficult, right?
At all.
That's right. Now we tell the diabetics that if you're diabetic, then there's certain fruits you eat less of, like the grapes, maybe, 8 grapes in a serving. So there's some fruits, oranges, you want to eat less of that, pineapple. But in general, fruits are wonderful. For diabetics, I usually suggest a lot of berries, because berries are low glycemic. That means the berries will not raise the blood sugar that much. But just eat lots of fruits, lots of vegetables a day, and you're on your way to good health and to preventing constipation. So, what do I have here? I have black beans. You guys like black beans?
Yes.
All right. Black beans are high in fiber and high in protein. Garbanzo. I love garbanzo.
I do.
Moses, have you ever had hummus?
Yes.
Hummus is a Middle Eastern dish. Very delicious, made from garbanzo.
Yes.
And it's used as a spread. Maybe sometime in our show later on, guys, we're going to make hummus right here.
Okay, that's
now, it's good to read the label. Now, tell me how many, what amount of fiber you see in that? Moses, let's see. And in this one, I see here 4 grams per serving. How much do you have
this
there?
one is 5 grams.
5 grams. Do you know how much grams of fiber you need to have a day?
I would like to know. Honestly, I don't.
Okay.
But I would like to know.
It is recommended for male, you need to have up to 35 grams a day.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
And for female, about 28 grams. So if you were to have this for lunch, that's already 4. And in this here, we have a lot. The fruits. So if you ate fruits and vegetables a day with your legumes, you'll be getting enough fiber. And then guys, who likes dried fruits? I like dried fruits. Now tell me one dried fruit that you recommend for constipation. Anybody know?
Yes.
Prunes. Everybody. People say,
I want to say the juice, no, but the dry.
Prunes are high in fiber. Well, all fruits are high in fiber.
Yes.
But especially, patients will come and say, can I have prunes if I'm constipated? I'd say yes. I never like to give drugs for certain things like constipation. Patient will come, doc, I'm constipated and I need a pill. What do you think I say, Carlos? Tell me.
No.
No pills, right?
No pills.
No.
Nothing better than.
Exactly. You can use your food as medicine. If they're consuming enough, then they're fine, right?
Exactly.
Now, what about cereal, whole grain cereal?
Delicious.
Who likes to drink oatmeal?
I love it.
Oatmeal, this is high in fiber too, and high in all the nutrients. 1 serving here, let's read the label, 4 grams of fiber. So therefore, if you're constipated, what are you going to do? Get your medicine right here.
Eating more veggies and fruits.
There you go, more veggies and fruit.
Water.
Because a lot of times people will pack themselves with the fruits, the vegetables, but if you do not consume enough water, then you'll still be constipated. Because you have a lot of fiber, you have a lot of bulk, but guess what? You have difficulty emptying. I wanted to have a picture of a colon on my screen here, but I'm not seeing my colon. There we are. Now Moses, move to the side here, Moses.
Yeah, right,
so we can see here, we have the esophagus at the top and then the stomach. So as we consume our meals, the meals pass from the mouth into the esophagus. That's the tube from the mouth into the stomach. We have some enzymes that mix with this food. By the time the food gets into the small intestines, we start digesting the food. So all the nutrients, all the protein, and all the vitamin get absorbed from here. By the time you get here, this is the ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, and here, Moses, sigmoid, and then the rectum. So by the time the food gets in this large intestine, the large intestines start to do what? Absorb water, take back the water into the body. So all of our excrement, the feces now become dry. So if you do not drink enough water, then you're going to have a problem. A problem that constipation can give is diverticulosis. It's a long name, diverticulosis. Many patients don't understand, what is that? So here we have the wall. This is the wall of the large intestine. Then if you're constipated, what's going to happen, guys? When you're constipated, what do? You push harder, right? It's like pushing, blowing into a balloon. So as you push, what do you think happened here in the wall? You're creating pressure right here.
Inflammation.
And then the wall tends to dilate. And you have weakness in the wall and pockets. These little pockets are called diverticulosis.
Okay.
And the danger with this is that if these pockets are ruptured, what happened? Whew, all of this feces here get out into your abdomen, and this can be very dangerous. This will cause inflammation, infection, and even death. So how do you think we treat this? If the intestine ruptures, then what we do, we take a piece off, and then we remove that section. Nobody wants this. So guys, what are you going to do if you're constipated?
Eat more vegetables and fruits.
Change your diet.
Yes.
All right? Constipation to a diet low in fiber will increase your risk for colon cancer. Because tell me, why do you think we have to excrete the leftover?
Yeah, because it's
we consume chemicals, right?
Exactly.
Right, and there are a lot of
the body needs to
clean itself.
Yeah,
exactly. So if you're not moving this out here, what's going to happen? Everything's going to stay here, and if you have toxic chemical in your in the feces, then your body get exposed longer, right? And these chemicals are reabsorbed. And this can lead to more complication.
Wow.
So constipation is not good for your health.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So a diet high in meat or processed food will not produce enough fiber. And how much grams did I tell you need? How many grams a day?
35.
35 for a male. You're a very good student. And for a female, how many grams?
28.
28 or so, exactly. So guys, remember, eating a lot of plant-based meal will give you all the fiber you need. And will give you more than fiber, but a lot more nutrients, a lot more protein. Guys, do you have any question for me today?
Yes, doctor.
Tell me.
Can I use other grains to use for my fibers?
Absolutely. This is only an example. Moises, sure. We have whole grains like brown rice. Quinoa is very well known nowadays. Quinoa is a whole grain that is high in protein and other nutrients. We have rye, barley, corn. Corn is also a whole grain. So there are just so many things out there. And remember, there are tons of vegetables and fruits. These are only examples. We have different beans and nuts and legumes that are high in fiber. Anything else? Now, if you're anxious, if you're stressed, the body can sense that. Your body will produce certain hormones that also have negative effect on the body. So sometimes anxiety and depression can give what we call irritable bowel disease, irritable bowel syndrome, and that can also give constipation. When you guys are stressed, what do you do? Tell me, if you're stressed, what do you do?
Well, I run.
Exercise.
Exercise.
You know, Carlos, you know what happened? Exercise? Exercise will increase the production of endorphins. These are happy hormones that will cause you to relax, and that can help the depression and anxiety. What do you do when you're stressed?
Well, yeah, just take a walk or to do something that
something
to release the tension, the stress.
Exactly. You want to relax.
Yes.
You know, for me, I live a high stress life. I'm a doctor. I'm a mother. I have children. So when I'm stressed, I like to sing. As a matter of fact, a couple of years ago, I used to sing more and I was less stressed. So you know what I plan to do again? I want to go back to singing. So,
Good idea.
That's good.
guys, if you're stressed, find a stress reliever. As you say exercise, you say the same thing. I like to sing. I like to help people. Find an outlet. And most importantly, meditation. And in one of my books, I can get it here. Let me get this book over here. In this book here, 14 Days to Amazing Health, I have a section on meditation because studies have shown that meditation will decrease anxiety, decrease stress. People who meditate tend to have a more positive outlook on life. Many studies have shown that people who have faith or, trust in God tend to live 10 years longer. You want to live 10 years longer?
Yes, of course.
So then what are you going to do? You're going to find a way to meditate and connect.
Yes.
Connect with the creator, the health giver. So guys, remember, don't be embarrassed to talk about constipation. Constipation is a real problem, and we need to learn how to fix it. If we fix constipation with increased fiber, increased fluid, then we'll decrease our chances of getting diverticulosis, sepsis in the stomach, and even cancer. All right? So Carlos, how are you going to start relaxing? Tell me. Let me put the book back over here. How are you going to start relaxing?
Well, we need to start from, in my case, I need to start first of all, changing, I need to make a major change in my diet.
That's right.
I need to eat more fruits, more veggies, oatmeal, drink more water, and try to live a life, in a more relaxed way.
That's right. And what about you, Moses?
Well, I was thinking before, I used to eat more. That relaxed me, but that's not good.
Okay.
Because I was making bad choices, eating anything to stimulate my five senses, eating salty, those Fritos.
No, well, that's not good.
That's not good anymore. So now I make my choice to start. If I want to eat something, it's going to be vegetables, fruits, grains, and connect with my family, resolve my family relationships, and look for the Creator.
Amen. Very good. Good job, Moses. So when we talk about a holistic approach to health, health is not only physical, but it's also emotional, spiritual, and social. We need to find a balance to all of this. Facebook friends, I don't have my phone. I don't know who are the ones that are, signing in. We're here want to test out this new location, and we want to welcome you, and we want you to share. Remember that I'll be on again on Sunday at 6 p.m. Central. So share this video, like our page, and you may comment. So we're discussing constipation. We're going to go off pretty soon. But if you want me to discuss any topic, just send me a message and then we will. Don Carlos, you want to say hi to all of your friends and family in Colombia?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead, Carlos.
So yeah, big hello to my family Flores and family Santander in Colombia.
Where in Colombia are you from?
Santa Marta, that's the north part of Colombia, the Caribbean.
That's right.
Yes.
Carlos has been here at Cooper Internal Medicine for many years. We love Carlos. He's a great guy, good values. And Carlos,
thank you.
I just thank you for coming on. And Moises, you're from Mexico, but you've been here in the Rio Grande Valley for many years.
Yes.
Where in Mexico are you from?
I'm from the state of Guerrero.
Guerrero. Where in Guerrero?
Chilpancingo, Guerrero.
Is that south or north or central?
It's South Mexico, nearby to Acapulco.
Oh, Acapulco.
Yes,
it's a very well-known city, right?
Yes.
Where a lot of tourists go to relax.
Yes.
And I'm from Jamaica. Do you know where Jamaica is? Everybody knows Jamaica.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt. Who else do we have from Jamaica? Bob Marley.
Bob Marley,
That's
yeah.
right. So I want to make a shout out to all my friends and families from Jamaica and all my friends and family from here in the Rio Grande City. I've been here for Rio Grande Valley. I've been living here for 21 years, so This is my home. So I want to shout out to Rio Grande Valley and all my family all over the United States and other parts of the world. We're going to be going off soon. I know it's Sabbath in many parts of the world. I want to say happy Sabbath to all of you. Remember to find a church community, a faith community, if you want to live a happy and healthy life. And remember, we'll be here again tomorrow, Sunday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. So like, share our page, send me a comment if you want me to discuss any particular topic. Guys, you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. And
thank you.
And thank you so much for coming, Moses. Carlos, thank you. Bye-bye. I'll see you on Sunday.
Hasta la vista.